Welcome to my channel. Please enjoy the video.
What is going on, my tea sippers? I am back with another video. It is said that Chicago people are saying that the passing of Duke the Driller was fishy, and Boosie's video addressing the situations was very suspicious. And to sum it all up, I don't care what you guys think happened, Boosie was actually there the same night that Duke got killed, regardless of what he's saying and what you guys are thinking, or what you choose to believe. And that's the bottom line here. Now, tea sippers, I've been doing more analyzing and research on the situation, and this is what I came up with for the first part of this video. I was sent more information by this reliable source. The reliable source sent me a video, and this video shows someone allegedly to be Duke the Driller laid out on his back on the driver's side of a red pickup truck. And in the video, guys, to get specific, however, I will not post it on my channel, you can only see his torso down to his feet. And tea sippers, I want you guys to stay with me. At the tip of Duke the Driller's feet, there's actually a cell phone lying right near his right foot. Due to my analyzation, Duke the Driller lied on his back when he passed away, which means he was going to his car. His back would have been turned, so whoever approached him actually had him to turn around. They got his attention in some type of way. I just thought that I'll put that out there for now and share that bit of information with you guys. However, we will swing back around to that. And just a heads up, guys, Duke's vehicle was actually parked in a parking spot where no other vehicles would be connected to his actual vehicle, meaning that he was not parked in a full parking lot. It's actually like his car was actually secluded from parking, meaning that no other vehicles could park next to his vehicle. Now you guys remember with the ridiculous ass lie that Boosie told. Boosie said that actually Duke told him, "I'll follow you guys up to the concert." Now how is it that Boosie actually kicked it with Duke the Driller at his home after he kicked their ass in that dice game? And he told you he's gonna follow you guys to the concert. You guys, however, go into celebrity parking and leave his vehicle outside of celebrity parking, which means that his car was not in the garage. So that was a setup the whole time, guys. I told you this was a ploy to get him away from them. And I'm going to explain why, tea-sippers. See, after the incident, Duke the Driller was described as being a concert attendee who was actually shot in the parking lot near the arena, when we all know he was not a fucking concert attendee. He was actually a guest, and he should have been treated as such. But there was no way to do that because the setup had already been set. And this is where Boosie and his fucking crash dummies fucked up. See, this is very plausible on its face because it actually proves and shows that Boosie Badazz tried to disassociate himself with Duke the Driller by actually letting his guests park in a secluding parking space away from them. And guys, pay attention. Duke the Driller was not leaving the concert. Duke the Driller was going to get those bags out of the truck to give Boosie his chain, because remember, they had a deal. After the concert, I'll pay you for the piece. And so, Boosie and his so-called entourage, including his nephew / cousin, I don't know, they had to get him secluded and by himself. So, in my opinion, tea-sippers, Duke the Driller was actually walking to the vehicle to actually grab those bags that you guys seen on Instagram to get Boosie his piece. Because remember, after the concert, everybody was leaving. And in my opinion, at the end of the night, he was ready to close the deal with Boosie. Boosie told him, "Go ahead and get the necklace. I got the money." And this is where the unnecessary setup happened, and the end results causing Duke the Driller to lose his life unnecessarily. When officers with the Houston Police Department arrived at the scene, they then located the 29-year-old victim. He was lying in the parking lot with gunshot wounds to his torso. I just love the way that Boosie went and got on Vlad TV. He actually stated to Vlad that he found out that Duke the Driller was actually shot and killed an hour after the incident occurred. Now, tea-sippers, I want you guys to realize something about Boosie Badazz. Boosie Badazz does a lot of interviews with Vlad TV. But this one stuck out. Boosie actually wore sunglasses to this interview to talk about Duke the Driller. Let's just say he covered up his eyes to tell more lies. Boosie is going on Vlad TV and giving an interview. He's actually telling things that only the police would know about this case. Now, the information that Boosie is speaking about on Vlad TV, it's clear that he's actually involved. Now, remember, Boosie says that him and his entourage was in the garage when they heard gunshots. Then Boosie goes on to furtherly tell Vlad TV that he found out about Duke getting killed just an hour after the incident happened. Boosie says that the actual promoter called him and gave him this information. During the interview, Vlad TV asked Boosie to address the incident on what happened with Duke the Jeweler. Boosie's response was very dry and made him look more guilty as fuck. Boosie never once said out of his mouth, "Rest in peace to Duke the Jeweler," or "I hope he gets justice," or "they found out what really happened to this guy." Boosie immediately goes into some bullshit talking about that they were gambling. And like I told you guys, this is not how Boosie met him, and this is not how this shit started off. Boosie immediately goes in with his very first lie. He said that it tried to make it seem like Duke actually beat people out of money, when Duke actually lost. And this right here should prove to you guys that Boosie is a big fat liar. Everyone's seen the picture and the videos. Duke was the only one counting money and had money in his hand. Now don't get it wrong guys, there were other guys in the room that actually had money in their hand. But if you look at the picture after the dice game, Duke had all of the money in his hand. As the video shows, while the dice game was happening, Duke had thousands of dollars in his hand. And after the dice game, Duke had thousands of dollars in his hand. Now, this is the very first lie that Boosie told, and this is not alleged. Because the picture and the video is out there, guys, for you to see with your own eyes. And I want you to listen to specifically what Boosie said. Like I said, Boosie is not as smart as he projected himself to be. Boosie says like he beat somebody out of some money. I thought that all the guys were gambling in the room. What does Boosie mean by beat someone out of some money? However, guys, I want you to listen to the clip. And shout out to Vlad TV. I'd like to give you credit for using your audio in my video. And your audio, Vlad TV, is for my commentary and review purposes only.
All right, well, let's get into it. And I think the thing that people are asking about the most, which you've already addressed on your own Instagram, but I want to talk about it now, is that a jeweler named Duke recently got killed. And the story's really messed up. So I want you to talk about what happened.
Basically, bro, we was gambling. You know, every party I throw gambling parties and shit. Dude was gambling. They trying to make false reps like the dude beat somebody out of some money, but the dude actually lost his money, bro. Ain't nobody really win. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude lost his money, and folk dude left. Dude was like, "Man, I won't make a piece for you." Woo de woo. I'm like, "Nigga, make me a gold piece." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "I'm gonna make you a gold piece." Dude was cool as a motherfucker. So the next day, dude hit my partner like, "Man, y'all got the concert. Let us trail y'all." Woo de woo. So dude went with us to the concert. And after I come off stage, everybody leaving. You know, we parked under the parking lot, under the arena where the celebrities parking and all that shit. He was in another car. He walked to his car. His car was outside the arena under where we was. It was on side the parking lot, so he had to walk to his car. And that's where the incident took place, when somebody, tried to get him or whatever. But Vlad, bro, if anybody know me, bro, that ain't my stilo, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how I get down, bro. Like, that ain't how none of my people get down. And that's just the bottom line. That's shit that we wouldn't do. And we was fucked up about it because obviously they were watching us. Obviously they were waiting for anybody to walk across that parking lot to them cars and get in them cars. So, it could have been one of us, man. You know what I'm saying? But it just fucked up that happened to that dude. It just internet trying to. But nah, I met dude was trying to make me a piece, bro. Like, and that ain't our stilo, bro. We don't rob niggas, and that's not our stilo, bro. I'm a real boss. I don't let shit go down like that in my circle.
Okay, man, that is really just a sad story. I mean, did you know Duke before this incident happened? Before he was gambling with you the night before?
Nah.
Okay. Man, it just seems like it's getting worse out there, don't you think? I mean, Lil TJ had the same situation happen to him, except he survived.
Bro, this shit, bro, they stalking niggas, bro, like, they after all that fucking jury and shit, bro. They after that shit, bro. That's what niggas can't even go hustle for themselves and get that shit. So they after that shit, bro. That's why you gotta have You gotta have heavy protection around you these days, bro. Especially when you got on that jury. I just was seeing they pistol whooped the lady in Beverly Hills somewhere and took her Rolex and like, bro, like, man, that shit, bro. That shit, bro. It shocked us, bro, cause it was about an hour later. It was about an hour later when we found out when like the promoter was calling us. You know, that's when we found out that he was like, man, a dude out here dead with all of his jewelry on, you know. With all of his jewelry on. You know what I'm saying? We was under the carport. We heard gunshots. But they sounded like firecrackers because they wasn't that close till we heard gunshots. So everybody came to my truck and got in front of me. You know what I'm saying? But it sounded like pop gunshot. But yeah, bro, it was just a bad situation. But we ain't had nothing to do with nothing, bro. Dude was a good dude from meeting him that night, bro, you know?
How much jewelry did he have on? Like, if you were to guess, like, how much he had on at the time this happened, how much would it be?
He was wet, nigga. He was wet, you know what I'm saying? He was wet, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, they couldn't get his chains off him because he had all his jewelry on, so obviously they couldn't get his shit off him. He had big Cubans on, like, dude was nice, bro, like, you know. I felt like he was gonna make me a good ass piece, you know, like, dude was nice, bro. Dude was nice, and after he lost, man, dude wasn't tripping or nothing. Dude was a player, bro. Like, dude was fucking with the bitches, you know, afterwards, like, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's sad that someone lost their life and someone else is probably gonna get caught and end up doing life. Maybe even more than one person.
And them stupid ass niggas, they ain't got shit. Them niggas, whoever did it, nigga, you a crash dummy. Nigga, you ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing. When people say that man had all this fucking, you ain't getting nothing, bro. Sad, bro.
Yeah, because probably after they shot him and they realized he was dead, they probably just ran, like in fear. They weren't probably even thinking about the jewelry at that point. Man, that's fucked up. And the fact that it happened so close to your vicinity with someone you just met, and then now everyone on the internet wants to say that you did it and you robbed them and all that dumb shit and you gotta defend yourself. And you know, man, why is it? And I was talking to my man the other day, it's like, why is hip-hop the only genre where this type of shit happens?
I don't know, I just been having it. I can't win for losing lately. Be like that when it rains and pours, man. You just gotta be able to stand this shit.
Well now, T-Sippers, you heard that bogus-ass interview Boosie gave on Vlad TV. And Boosie himself still decides not to express any kind of integrity or respect to Duke's name. He gets on Vlad TV and slanders this guy and makes him out to be a loser. Boosie clearly started off after Vlad asked him, tell us what happened with Duke the jeweler. Boosie goes back and speaks about what happened at the house, saying that dude lost the dice game, when clearly this young man just lost his life. So what happened prior to him getting killed was very unimportant, but Boosie himself had to just express this, saying that Duke actually lost. And after Duke lost the dice game, says Boosie, he says, dude, I want to make a piece for you. Y'all know that's complete bullshit. Duke the jeweler clearly was a businessman, guys. He didn't come there to play no fucking dice, and I told y'all this on the last video. But this is where Boosie more and furtherly incriminates his own ass. Then Boosie clearly says, you guys heard it with your own ears. Boosie says it could have been any one of us. They were actually waiting for someone to walk across that parking lot. And let's get back to the truck. Just like Boosie stated, and this is the statement that's going to get his ass caught up. He said that they were waiting for someone to walk across the parking lot, when clearly Boosie and his entourage were parked in the celebrity section under the carport, but Duke wasn't. And I'm going to tell you guys, if you don't believe me, people are saying that nothing was stolen from Duke at the crime scene. That is an absolute lie. Those bags are missing. And guess what? Those bags were in his truck. Those guys were so stupid. Word has it that Duke received a phone call on his cell phone and he started walking near his truck. It could have been A or even B. Someone called him and told him somebody was outside fucking with his truck, trying to break into his truck. Or B, he went and got the piece for Boosie, and that's when they were supposed to close the deal. It could have been A or B, or even C. Boosie could have told him, meet me back by the house, and then I'll pick up the piece. But this shit is clearly a setup, guys. And you guys, over the years, just like Vlad TV stated, Boosie came onto his show, onto his channel, and has done dozens upon dozens of interviews with him over the years. Well, however, T-Sippers, in this actual interview, Boosie himself decided to wear dark sunglasses in an interview with Vlad TV in a dark-ass room. People wear sunglasses to cover their eyes so that people cannot see their real expression. However, Boosie's dumbass showed his real self just by the bullshit he was kicking to Vlad TV. And Vlad TV knows what's up. And usually, T-Sippers, in this situation, it often occurs when celebrities know that they're in trouble. However, there's no need for me to analyze and break down everything that Boosie said, because he was really talking a bunch of nothing. So, guys, I want you to drop your opinions down in the comment section. It's very, very appreciated. Please keep it nice and respectful, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.